Merhaban, Arabic learners. In this course, we will start joining the letters of the Arabic alphabet to write out whole words in the traditional cursive script. Nearly every Arabic letter can be connected to its neighbors from both sides and can have up to 4 contextual shapes: independent or isolated, like we see in the alphabet when they stand just by themselves; initial form, when we start the word with the letter; middle form, when it's in the middle of the word; or final form, when we end the word with the letter. There are 6 letters, namely Alif, Dal, Zal, Ra, Zay, Waw. These letters are unfriendly. They cannot be connected to the left in the middle form. They can be joined only to its previous letter if it doesn't belong to their family. That may seem like a lot of memorization all at once, but it's important to remember as you learn these letters that you can arrange them into groups based on their shapes. This way will facilitate the process of retention. For example, ba, ta, tha follow the same pattern of usage. The only difference is the dots that go above the letter or under. So allow that to be a memorization aid. So let's start connecting. Alif, here, as you see in this word, Asad, consisting of 3 letters: Alif, Sin, Dal. Alif does not connect to Sin because it's an unfriendly letter, and Sin connects to Dal. Fa'r, here we have Hamza in the middle. It is connected to Fa because Fa is a friendly letter, but doesn't connect to Ra because Ra belongs to the family of the selfish letters. So Ra stands by its own in the final form, Ra. Fa'r, mouse. Here, Naba. We have Hamza in the end of the word. It means final form and connected to Ba, because we can connect Hamza to the right. Naba means news. Here, Ba, Ta, Tha, they all have the same body with different number of dots and different placements. Ba looks like this in the beginning. When it's in the middle, it needs 2 handles to link to the neighboring letters. And when it's in the end, it keeps the whole shape just with the little handle before it. Here we have Ba in the beginning, Bait. Ba, Ya, Ta, they all connect. Bait, Bait, it means home. Let's check another example with Ba in the end. Halib. Ha, Lam, Ya, Ba, Halib. Halib, it means milk. Here you can see Ba in the end of the word. For Ta, when it's in the end of the word, you may see the open Ta maftuha like in Bait, or the closed Ta marbuta, tied Ta. It may be by itself, like this, like a circle, not connecting to any letter, to the letter before it, or connected to the friendly letter, like here. Fakihatun, it means fruits. Mufaja'atun, it means surprise. So, otherwise, for Tha, Otherwise, they all connect the same way. Ta and tha, they all connect. Just in the final form of ta, you may see both forms. But mostly, you may see the ta marbuta if there is fatha before it, like here. Fakihatun. There is a fatha before it. Mufaja'atun. There is a fatha before it. It may be helpful. Jim, ha, kha. They all have the same body also. So when it's in the beginning, we just drop the loop and straighten the line to connect it to the upcoming letter. When it's in the middle, we need a handle before it to link to the letter before it. But when it's in the end, we keep the whole body with the little handle to connect it to the other letter. Here we have an example with ha in the beginning, initial form, hadid, ha, dal, ya, da. Dal connects to the preceding letter but not to the following one because it belongs to the selfish letters family. Dal. And ha, so it's connected this way. When we have it in the end of the word, like here, siraj, siraj, it means lantern. It's not connected to alif because it belongs to the unfriendly letters. So it stands by itself here. We have a dual similar letters here, dal, dal. It stands by itself in the beginning, the middle and the end. It needs a little handle, a link to the previous letter. Here we have an example consisting of all the selfish letters. Dal, waw, alif and hamza. Dawa, it means medication. They are all enemy. They don't connect at all. You have to write them all in the isolated form. Here we have another example with dal in the middle connected to the preceding letter, mim, mad, ra. Ra also is one of the selfish letters, doesn't connect to dal because they are both selfish. Sin also, they cannot connect to ra, but connects to the ta. Here ta marbuta. Madrasa, madrasa it means school. Madrasatun. Sometimes we don't pronounce the ta. We pronounce it as if it was ha, madrasa. Madrasa, madrasa, like if it was ha. Ra, ra and zay, again same rules applied to dal and dal. It connects to the right with a little handle when it's in the middle or in the final form. Here, ra, hamza and sin. Ra's, head. Ra in the beginning with no connection. Hamza, no connection. It doesn't connect to ra. We know why, because they are enemies. Sin doesn't connect to hamza. Hamza doesn't allow any connections. Like in here, alif doesn't allow any connections. Here too, no connection. Zilzal, zilzal, it means an earthquake. Here we have zay by itself because it's in the initial state. Lam and zay, they connect. They can connect only to the right but not to the following letter, alif, and alif here again doesn't connect to the lam or zay. So lam stands by itself in the end because alif cannot be connected to the letter after it. Here sin and sheen, they look alike. When it's in the beginning or the middle, we get rid of the loop. We don't need the loop to connect them. So here we keep just the teeth and use two handles to hug the other letters. But when it's in the final form, we keep the whole body with the loop and add just little handle. Link. We need links. Here in this example we have a word su'al. It means question. Su'al. Sin in the beginning, followed by hamza on the waw, and hamza does not connect to alif, and alif does not connect to the lam. Again here, lam will stand by itself, like here, the same example, zilzal, su'al. Okay? Here, shams, we have both letters, shin and sin. Shin here in the beginning, mim in the middle, and sin in the end. Shams, sun. Sin needs the final form. The whole body is there. We keep the loop. Sad and dad also. The loop part is like sin and sheen. We get rid of it when it's in the beginning or the middle, and we keep the whole shape in the end with a little link before. Bayd, eggs. We have ba, like here in the beginning, ya in the middle form, and dad, the whole shape, bayd. Ta and dad, they don't have any loops. Very easy to connect these ones. We keep the same shape in the beginning and the middle and the end. Tha also the same way, like tha. Let me give you some examples. Ta'am, ta, ain, alif, mim. Ta'am. Here it's connected to the ain. Ta'am means food. Ta'am. It's connected to the ain and the ain to the alif, but mim is not connected to the alif because alif does not connect to the following letter. Or tamatim. 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 Tomatoes. Here we have ta in the beginning, connected to mim. Alif. We have ta in the middle, but not connected to alif, but connected to the mim, because they are friendly. Ta and mim, they are friendly. The letters ain and ghain are difficult to spot in a written format because they change their shape quite substantially. Ain, here in the beginning it looks like hamza, but don't mistake it for hamza because hamza can never be connected this way. It needs always a support. If it's in the beginning like this, it would be by itself and looks like this part if it was in the end, like ma, water, like this. But never mistake this for hamza. Ain looks like big hamza, but because we drop the loop and we connect it to the following letter, and when it's in the middle it looks like this. and when it's in the end, we keep the loop. If it's connected, this part looks like when it's in the middle of the word. Na, here we have ain in the middle and in the end, because it's not connected to the previous letter, because it's alif, the selfish letter, so it looks exactly like when it's in the independent form. Na, it means mint. Ghani, ghain and ain, they look exactly alike. Ghani, we have ghain, noon, and ya in the final form. Ghani, it means rich. Fa and qaf also, they look similar. Fa in the beginning, it looks this way. When it's in the middle, it looks like a loop. Exactly like a loop. Like this. And when it's in the final form, you just add a little handle to be linked to the previous letter, like anf. Anf, nose. We have hamza, not connected to the following letter because it's an unfriendly letter. Noon. Noon, it looks exactly like this family, but with the dot on top. And fa, we keep the whole letter. Anf. Kaf. Kaf, it looks this way in the beginning, like this. Kaf. And when it's in the middle, we just add a little link to it from the right. And when it's, and if we want to keep connecting it, for example, let's add a ra. It will be connected this way. When it's in the end, it keeps its independent form, like kak. Here we have kaf in the beginning and in the end, with ain in the middle form. Kak, cake. Mabruk, it means congratulations. Mim, ba, ra. Ra connected to the right, but not to the left. And we have wow, is not connected to anybody. The enemy letter. And kaf by itself. Lam, this is the way we connect the lam. And when it's in the middle, it needs the handle to the right. And when it's in the end, we keep the same form, just a little handle to be linked or joined to the other letter. Lisan, we have lam, sin, alif, the long vowel alif, and noon. Noon looks, when it looks like the ba, ta, tha, but when it's in the final form or isolated, it's just like a fat belly, like this. So lisan, it means tongue. Lisan. Mim. Mim, when it's in the beginning or the middle, we get rid of the extending stick. And when it's in the middle, it needs two handles in both sides as a link. And when it's in the end, we keep the whole body again here with a little link to the right. Amal, amal, work. Ain in the initial form, mim in the middle, and lam. They are all friendly, they all connect. Amal. Noon, here, this is the beginning, just like this, with the dot on top. In the beginning also same as here, with the dot on top. And noon, we keep the whole fat belly. Nadif, we have noon in the beginning, dad in the middle, ya in the middle form, and fa in the end. Nadif, clean. Here, ha, will be written this way, in the beginning like this, in the middle this way, it's like butterfly wings like this, and in the final form it looks exactly like ta marbuta, the tied ta, but without dots, like this. And we have ya, it looks like ba ta tha with 2 dots in the bottom, in the middle form with handles to both sides, and in the end we keep the same shape as here, yeah. Here we have another word, صندوق. It has صاد, نون, دال, واو, قاف. صندوق, box. So dal is connected to the right, but not to the waw. And qaf cannot connect to the waw. Waw by itself also. Selfish waw. So now you should be able to recognize the Arabic alphabet letters when they are joined up. And that's it for today. مع السلامة.